Hey guys, so today I'm in Palm Springs and I'm doing video of this really cool mid-century house right behind me. I have all my stuff here. I'm gonna go through what I use for video, all my equipment. But first I'm gonna shoot the exterior and then I'm gonna shoot the interior. But yeah, that's the fun. I'm excited to bring you guys along. Middle of the road, but this is what I'm shooting right now. I'm doing this wide. And then I'm gonna, I should really take off this cord, but I'm lazy. So now we're shooting the living room. You can see his picture up there and like some around the house. It's really, really nice. I have, in the frame, I have the Panasonic GH5 with a Layoa, like a 7.5. Then this newer just attachment here. And the slider, do it this way. This slider is the Zeapon Motorized slider. It's the micro too, so it's so good. I can show you. I should really take the strap off, but I haven't. For my tripod, I'm just pretty much using the one for my camera, but ideally I would use a different tripod. So that, I've done the bedrooms already, and I'm just gonna wait for the pool exterior to be clean before I do that. But yeah, this living room is cool. The furniture is like kind of random, but I get the vibe. Oh, I just realized this light is cool as well. There's so many mirrors everywhere, like here, like so old school. And yeah, even in some of the rooms they have like Trini's photos in there. So right now I'm just doing kind of a wide angle of the room. If this table wasn't in the way, I would move it and then have my camera set up here. Or I'm gonna try as well from there to shoot it straight on. So I would also shoot one from that way so you can see this, and maybe I'd open these up. But I'm waiting for the exterior to be clean first. There's so many leaves right now. So also it was so funny when I was shooting the exteriors. There were a bunch of people coming up to talk to me. They were like, oh, did you know this is Trini's house, like Trini Lopez? I like actually didn't know who he was before. But yeah, they were saying like, oh, he's like really close to Frank Sinatra's house. Like, oh, I guess Frank Sinatra's been to this home. But like a bunch of people passed and told me this, and they all had their different stories. Like, bunch were neighbors, bunch were like friends of his, and then a couple was also like making a documentary about him, like I am Trini Lopez or something. So I just didn't know until I came here, and I was like, this is so cool. It's old. I was gonna say old Hollywood, but it's not Hollywood. It's like old Palm Springs, mid-century. This whole block over here is full of mid-century, so it looks so nice. Okay, so here we are, finally shooting the pool exterior, because it also says like Casa Lopez, which is really cool. It's like a guest house there. The pool, it was so many more leaves before, so many more leaves. I'm planning the shots on my head. Obviously I would do one straight on like that. And this breeze block over here is pretty cool. I did like a time lapse there, but I think it was like so because it's just dirty and there was so much going on. I did some time lapse here earlier. And yeah, I think I'll do one also from that angle going straight out, because I like the mountain view that way. And I think I can do some interesting detail shots here, but I'm still planning in my head. I have around like an hour or so, and I'm gonna shoot the front again, just some shots. Oh my god, I nearly had a heart attack that my slider wasn't working. Oh my god. That's the worst. One time One time, dropped my slider, and the next day I had a really nice job to do, and I had to use a manual slider, and oh my god, it was so bad. I should have like a backup of this, to be honest. So I'm shooting and it's pretty wide, and I think I'm gonna change to, I have a Leica lens, so I think I'm gonna change to that after I do some basic shots here with the wide. Yeah, this is like a bit too wide, but makes the pool look so big. And I'm probably gonna do an angle from that corner looking this way. There's like a house over there, and here it looks better with the palm tree, so I'm gonna shoot that after. So I'm just gonna get the wide angle shots right now, and then I'm gonna change to my other lens, because I need to get, there's a bunch of details that I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna shoot that angle right now. Oh my god, I'm like holding this with the big tripod. Okay, so original things here. Original things here, this jumping board over here is original, so they want me to capture it. Obviously the pool and this like guest house thing is original. I guess they repainted this, but I saw this like block over here, like September 14, 1968. And yeah, this actually does look like a really nice angle. Yeah. Yeah, over there you get a little bit of the hillside as well. Yeah, this is actually a really nice angle. I almost want to like take pictures for myself to post on Instagram if I have time later. So I mostly do like, I'm like blanking right now, but like this direction, and then, and for this one I feel like it's the dolly in. I feel like it makes more sense to do it, especially like following the board. It just kind of like opens the space that way. So yeah, sometimes you need to think about like what makes sense to do which angle. This could be cool also like this size, but I think the dolly in, especially because there's the jumping board here and they wanted to highlight it, your eyes go to it. So that's why I'm choosing this direction. Okay, I'm gonna change my lens now. You know the feeling when you're shooting, you're like, it's just not a good angle, but in case I want it. I'm gonna get a close-up shot this way because you can get the Casa Lopez and the diving block, and I feel like this frame is really nice, so I'm gonna move this camera out of the way for that shot. So that's the end of the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I might do some of these. It just depends if I have a good opportunity to do, and this one I was like, I have to. I just decided it like today, this morning, I'm like, I gotta charge all my batteries so I can vlog it for you guys. So yeah, I think this is a pretty cool house and a pretty cool neighborhood. Like so many cars are pausing to check in. When I look around these like this, probably like, you know, a bunch of celebrities lived on the street, I think. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any more questions, comment down. I'm putting the gear in the description so you can find that if you're curious about my gear. Bye!